Hey everyone, Scott here. Have you ever sat down at the piano and just kind of felt like you were going through the motions? Maybe you want to grow, but you don't know where to start, you don't know what to practice or how to make real progress. In this video, I'm going to show you how to build a 15-minute daily routine that helps you not only grows your skills, but also deepens your worship. Also, wanted to let you know I have a free downloadable PDF worksheet that's going to help you follow this exact plan every day. So make sure you jump down in the description below and grab that free PDF. So let's jump right in. First off, let's talk about practicing with a purpose. Practicing with a purpose just means that we're being intentional with the time that we have that we're practicing. You don't need hours a day, just a focused 15 minutes can make a huge difference when you have a plan. This daily routine breaks your practice down into 3 parts. Number 1 is foundations. Number 2 is song application. And number 3 is worship connection. So let's talk about foundations. Foundations is where we're starting with the basics. We're focusing on our scales, our chords, our exercises, inversions, dynamics, all of the technical skills of our playing. For example, you might want to also just focus on one key signature for this section of your practice. I recommend focusing on one key signature per week. For example, if we're working in the key of G, we really work on all of the major chords and minor chords that are in the key signature. Really focus on playing evenly, getting a very smooth sound, working on our transitions through all of these chords. Also, if you need help with your key signatures, I also have a free downloadable PDF that walks you through all 12 of the major key signatures. It's going to teach you those scales and it's going to teach you all the chords within those scales as well. So let's talk about song application. Song application is where we take all of that theory that we're working on in the foundation portion of our practice time and we're applying that to real worship playing and real scenarios. So this is where those technical skills are really going to come alive because you're applying them to a specific worship song. A pro tip here for this part of your practice time is I would also select a worship song or even just a chord progression that's also in the same key signature that you're working on for that week. That's going to help you really build reps and maximize progress during your practice time. Number 3, let's talk about worship connection. This is the part of your practice time where it becomes more than just playing, but it really becomes about presence and it becomes about worship. At this portion of your practice time, I recommend just playing freely, maybe picking a very simple, a very easy chord progression and just worshiping through playing that chord progression. Also, I recommend, take a chapter out of the Psalms and just sing through that chapter or just meditate on that chapter while you're playing. At this point of your practice, remember it's not about perfection, it's about presence. Even a short focused time can lead to incredible growth, both musically and spiritually. Remember, worship isn't about what happens on a stage, but it's about what's built in quiet moments like these. Colossians 3:16 says, "Let the word of Christ dwell in you richly, as you teach and admonish one another with all wisdom, singing psalms, hymns, and spiritual songs with gratitude in your hearts to God." That's what this routine is all about, is letting worship dwell in you richly as you practice. Again, don't forget to grab that downloadable free PDF in the description below. And remember, practice with purpose and let every note become an act of worship. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you at the next tip of the week.